we come before you this morning. Lord, we are not worthy to stand before you, but we thank you that, Lord, you died on our behalf. We thank you for that hope that we have on the cross, Lord. Thank you for a brand new day like this. As we are going to start your word, Lord, we pray for our members who are not here, but in their midst so that they may come and join us. Us places to come and give us your word. Lord, may your word change us. May we have that character, oh Lord, when we, Pastor James and your Lord, may you use him mightily as he will give us your word. With this, may we open our Bible. Our scripture reading of today is coming from Mark chapter 5, verse 21 to 24. Opening. I don't want to leave anyone behind. If you're there, shout aloud, amen. Okay, it goes like this. Mark chapter 5, verse 21 to the other side. Many people gathered unto him, and he was nigh unto the sea. And behold, there came one of the rulers of synagogue, Jairus by name, and when he saw him, he fell at his feet, and besought him greatly, saying, My little daughter lay at the point of she shall live. And Jesus went with him, and much people followed him, and stoned him. That's the word of God. As Pastor will come and tell us more about this, may we stand up with the theme song 245. Chorus that please.
Let's start as we sing this song. Where we sing. More about Jesus I would know, more His saving fullness see, more of His love who died for me. More about Jesus, more of His fullness see, more of His love who died for me. More about Jesus, let me learn, more of His holy will discern. Spirit of God, my teacher be, showing the things of Christ to me. More about Jesus, more of His saving fullness see, more of His love who died for me. More about Jesus in His word, Lord, hearing His voice in mine. More about Jesus, more about Jesus, see, more of His, more about Jesus on His throne, riches in glory on His own, more of His kingdom should increase, more of His coming Prince of Peace. More about Jesus, more of His saving fullness see, more of His love who died for me.
And the Lord say thank you. Thank you so much. As we are going to listen to your words, I'm going to use our Pastor James. May he use him as a vessel. Whatever words that is going to give us good hope, and may we be a good listener. It's my humble prayer in Jesus' name.
Good morning. God is good. I will concentrate in the book of Mark. It's a wonderful time running. It's a chapter called Chapter of Sorrow, chapter 5. Mark chapter 5 is a chapter of sorrow. And I want to be dealing with the we can get to it. I'll be dealing with some slides. I will be dealing with maybe two verses. And it's very complicated. This is I read it several times. I could not exhaust it. There are so many messages there. They invited today and then verse chapter 5, verse 26. And actually, it's Jesus making the disciples to go to the other side. And even moving with the boat going to the other side. Before arriving there, actually, before Jesus getting out of the boat, a man who has been in the graveyard, in the tomb, where he actually his mental attitude has been distorted because of the demon, was coming out of the tomb, and Jesus was coming, out of the boat, and the other man also coming out of the tomb. So actually they met together. And meaning is actually this man was very sorrowful, was coming because all his life was living among the dead people. This woman, and we will try to look at this, has his only daughter. It was actually very sick in the point of death. So he heard about Jesus. So he came approaching Jesus. And he asked him to leave to go home, so that he came approaching Jesus. And he asked him to leave to go home, so that he can. This incident also happened. This woman also heard about Jesus. He has a problem. And then from there he came among. Then the lady also Jairus' daughter also brought information that you don't need to disturb your master. The little girl is already dead. People are mourning, people are preparing for graveyard so that they bury. And you find actually from one incident to the next one. Now you have read only the other previous one, but I maybe change a little bit. Let's maybe read from 25 and 26. Someone who has the Bible. Even my sister here can hear.
Mark chapter 5, verse 25 to 26, it says, "And a certain woman which had an issue of blood 12 years, all that she had, and was nothing better, but rather grew worse."
Now this lady actually has much. It is started very minor thing, the condition of this woman. You know, when you are sick, you go to doctor. When you are sick, you go to doctor. And then doctor prescribe for you, and then he give you medicine so that you get recovered. But here the condition of this lady, what is the solution? And I want to relate it actually with our condition. You see, when it's related to blood, it means it relates to the life. Because when your blood is being affected, you are between death and life. And I want to narrate it actually with the whole country is, when there's a problem in the country, who are those, the leader? Can make mean and way how can they resolve it. Even the family, when there's a problem, the solution how they come up and how can we resolve the solution as a family settle. They are the key leader, they are the one to resolve it if there's any issue. Now look here, if you come to church, who are the leader who can be able if there's any problem in the church? Leader, actually, from the previous speaker, we learned the church has how many layers? Leadership. 4. The first one is what? President. The second one? Pastor. Actually, pastor, they are not all pastors, but they are all ordained pastors. And then the third one? All of this one are departmental. Personal, the church doesn't grow. Who are supposed to be believed? Yeah, the 4. No, maybe you catch up, maybe we want to take it now, we want to put our picture into our situation. The issue of this lady, let's compare it into this level for a church. The story within the story is what I really, in our community here, I just want to narrate it. It's something that we need really to work with. I want to, a position actually is not qualified, it will try to describe. It will try to describe something, but it will not work. And then you will go, you will get another woman, there's another certain doctor somewhere here, then you go. In my imagination, in my tradition, if there is anything that you need actually to look into it, that actually to give you medicine or a child. Because when you don't have a child, it's actually an approach to society. 15 you give because you want what? You want to get a child. Those are the decisions. We can tell today these physicians are very good, or they're not really, they are fake doctor. Who can describe to you, this one take this medicine, take this one, take that, and take your money, and then when you try it doesn't work. It is very of you. If they need to check this one, they need to check this one, they need to check this one. When they give you medicine, they give you too much medicine. Just only to do what? But how can we relate it to the Christian life? And this is what I want to drive with actually with the whole week. We are coming here actually because we are challenging. Especially some of you are new in the church, and even if you go to our website, our leader here, they put an article trying to narrate the story of the church and how the message came to South Sudan. You go and then you go and look and maybe read, and you can actually try to identify how the church has been established in South Sudan. We have so many missionaries. We have vision. We have so many pastors coming from many people. We actually literally up and down. And if there are some people actually who are really committed, the stage where our church today could have gone. People who are committed, our development, our faculties, our social. You can see the church today could be very different if actually we reach to the hands of people who are really devoted, trying to put God ahead. I don't make things to judge because history can speak by itself. Even when you go to the any local state, you find actually those who have been elected, majority of them you may find them, they don't know what they're supposed to do. Even including the pastors. You may find somebody knowledgeable, but to put it in the practice, it becomes very difficult. And instead of looking into the main objective, the lifeblood of the church, so that the church can go ahead. Now people are doing some minor things and leaving the major part of it. And this is how the church suffers. This church has suffered for many years. And if we narrated actually for us today, even the church, even if I ask your church, how long has it been, and after this very from 2023, how many people are living for Christ in every day? How many many people are you mentioning? How many listeners? Even those who are been elected. I know sometimes when we have only few pastors, sometimes elders are taking care of the churches. But you may find actually, you even using the church manual, you're not being used in a proper way. I know, because I've been in this activity. You find someone has been elected, but it's not being instructed. It's not being guided what he's supposed to do. Even disciplining people, even giving them guidelines, even electing someone who is using tithes and an offering, actually is not faithful, actually, they are the leader. And you can find someone who maybe who is keeping the money, they are loading, giving money to neither the other friend, and without other people knowing, getting this money to put it back, it becomes very difficult. And the church, you find very difficult. And some, remember when they realized that the money has been used by somebody, they stop paying their tithes and offering because they know they are not going to the purpose where it's supposed to be. And many churches are suffering. How many are suffering? Only few you may find those who are committed. I'm not giving it to this individual, even though it's not using it properly, but I'm giving it to God. If you want to take it, it's his responsibility or our responsibility with this God. But there are some few, they withhold their tithe. And then they are blaming leader. And they are blaming somebody who is not responsible. Like that. Every day, every moment, most of our churches, we are suffering. Like this woman. And who is supposed to help us? My brother, my sister, I just want maybe to help us with this one. We have professionals who are shaping our theological thinking. There are many people who are shaping our theological thinking. And instead of thinking that person thinking, such position, you may find somebody well knowledgeable. Even Paul also related when he went to Thessalonica and then Berea. After he preached, and then those from Thessalonica, they just put their book and put it there. But those of Berea, what did they do? They only shake, even Paul is preaching. You want to shake them, they shake. And then when Paul came again, you will find them, this only is Berea, who are shaking. Everything, my brother, who has been preaching this pulpit, if you don't sit down and if you don't want to digest it properly, we have many people who are serving us. There are many, even including me. If you don't share what even I'm preaching and what is being given in a guideline, you may miss the most important part. And this is the part that I really maybe want all of us, because it's through the Holy Spirit and the power of the Holy Spirit that give us the discernment and what is the most important part. There are systematic theology. Even nowadays, there are people who are propagating actually grace, cheap grace. Most of our churches, most of them, they say, you don't do it, you come to church, and you are being served by grace. And majority, they are being this one church history. Where we are coming from and where we are going. Most people, they don't know. Huh? Mission. Even knowing our mission, why are we existing? Most of our church members, they don't know. Even most of our leaders, you stay there, you just stay there because you have been elected as a leader. You don't have a point. And you don't say, when I was elected, I was in this point. The membership was in this one. Now, this year, the membership gone up to this one. Our tithes have gone to this one. They don't know where you are going and where you are coming from. Where you increase or where you are going down. And even in our spirituality, It really doesn't help. Every time the situation is going worse and worse, we're an expert in education, administration, psychology, anthropology, social science. Many things are mixed. The church is suffering so much. You may find pastor, maybe pastor is only maybe 10 churches, 15 churches, because the church is increasing. We don't have seminary from time to time, elected leaders that are supposed to be guided. The church will suffer. And I believe actually this is your first camp meeting. Most of the people here, even when we were in TED and when we were also maybe with the ECD, even some churches they did not even experience camp meeting. What is called camp meeting, people even don't know. Only few churches. Now how can we revive? In the Old Testament time, actually people from Jerusalem come 3 times a year in order to be revived to Canaan. And those are the things that revive people from time to time. You can even indicate now, even Jesus comes in the morning hour, majority will actually not go together. And even Jesus even come in evening time when people are getting tired or whatever, less people you may find them, they could miss the heaven. But if it comes maybe from around 12 or whatever, then majority will go to heaven. You see? We need to see how the church suffer because of the flights. Our pastor had narrated actually because of the flights. Still, we need to work very much. We need to engage our elders. We need to engage pastors. We need to know their role because we are dealing with the lifeline of the church. If we are not very good pastor, I'm not a good pastor, committed, trying to educate my members, they should know what they're supposed to do. I should not be doing everything, but I will teach them how they can do the work of God. And I do my role, the church can fly. But you will find people, they just only like a bird in this pulpit, talking, and you don't give people what they're supposed to do. And you say you are a leader. It is very challenging. And when you try to advise a leader, you become furious, they challenge you, and most of the people, when you don't have good character, you sit down, and then you keep quiet, and then the church suffers. Our church will really suffer when we don't get very good leaders who are supposed to take care, including this 4 layers. And because it's the morning devotion, I may not go very far, but tomorrow I'll try maybe to go to the story of Jairus. But I want to relate it. This lady has suffered so much. And the only solution is say, if I can touch, there are many reasons why you can come closer to Jesus. There are many reasons. And sometimes there are many reasons why we are not close with God. Let God help us this morning. Our next speaker, they are coming. You could see them this morning. They are going to give us a lot of things. But what I want to provoke your idea in the morning, my brother, I will check his suffering. And when you know you are suffering, you can be able actually to go where you can get saved. It's only Jesus who can give us the peace of mind. It's only Jesus who can be able actually to help our life and put us back to the situation where we're supposed to be. Let's stand up as we close for the word of prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for this morning. We've seen this woman has suffered many years in the hands of many physicians who are not right of her. Our life becomes miserable and becomes worse every day, every time. As we narrated with our history, South Sudan has suffered so many things, even the church. We don't have even better facilities, better school for our children to grow. Lord, we want you actually this care meeting, you organize it properly. As our speaker will come from day to day, trying to inspire us with different messages where we have missed. Help us, Lord, to grow mentally, spiritually, and socially, so that our church, all people who have been elected, they can do their role in the work of the gospel. Every church is suffering, for many because of lack of leadership and lack of training and lack of knowledge. But make us today, Lord, all these weekends we have come day by day, make us wiser and make us actually to be really knowledgeable so that we do our role a better life. When you come, you say, come faithful servant, enter into the joy of thy Lord. Help us, each one of us today, those who have come and those who have not yet come. Help all our speakers as you inspire them to speak to your people. May our heart be touched today. May our life be changed from this community forever. For we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.